Well, good Wednesday morning to you, and thank you so much for joining Cincy Lifestyle. Clyde is back, and I know you all are as happy as I am. Welcome back, Clyde.
Thank you, Mona. Appreciate being back. I had a good time off. I'm exhausted from all of that time off.
Well, that's okay. You know what, Clyde? I don't know if you experienced this while you were off, but I found this article. It was fascinating to me. It's about a woman who created a museum of smells of her life. She's a restaurant critic. I believe her name is pronounced Tajal Rao. She created a personal smell museum of her life in Los Angeles, and she cataloged all the aromas she encountered in her home and in her office. And she said, this is what she said: every time you notice a smell of fresh bread, a wet dog, garlic frying in a butter, it means volatile particles in the air have entered your body and just for a moment become a part of you. And so, Clyde, I've got to ask, what is your personal smell? What is one of your personal smells?
Coffee. Coffee brewing in the morning.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Ooh, let me tell you.
That is a good one.
I
I enjoy coffee.
Just pouring it in the bin and smelling it is just invigorating.
Wow. Well, you know what? Since I've been home, the smell and where I'm located in my house, the smell that I smell the most is the kitchen garbage. And so I have this super sense of smell, Clyde. It is like my superpower. I can smell things miles away. I can smell the kitchen garbage just before everyone else can smell it. And I'm like, don't you smell that? Don't you smell that? So anyway, yeah, that's since I've been home. So I have like air fresheners, kind of plug-ins up to help with that smell before I take out my garbage.
Oh my, oh my. Well, Mona, one of the things I did experience is the onset of the holiday season. Yes, we are fully in the Christmas spirit. And on that subject, I have some video I think you should watch of the Christmas spirit at work too. Yes, there she is. Look at her. She is having a ball. My. Don't know what song they're singing, but she's having a blast. This came to me on Facebook through a friend, and the caption for it reads, in essence, it reads as a letter to her son that says, "Dear son, I found a bag of oregano in your backpack. Made delicious soup. I left a little for you in the fridge. Mom is going to church choir." and
Clyde, that is so hilarious.
Yes,
that is me. That is so me dancing, being excited.
That's what I thought too, and now we know why. Hey, you know, we're talking we're talking holidays, and of course Cincinnati Magazine is always a great read, but its annual Best of the City edition during the holidays is always a must read, and that issue hit the stands just yesterday. So what's in it and who won? For that, we welcome back John Fox, the editor-in-chief for Cincinnati Magazine. John, always good to have you here with us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Indeed. So, you know, this is the must-see edition. Tell us how you choose who the best are.
Sure. So we do this in December. So in a way, it's also a little bit of a year in review for us. So we go back and we look at, of course, this has been a crazy year. I don't have to tell anyone. But so what we tried to do this year is try to find people and businesses and organizations that were doing really interesting things despite and sometimes to help everything that we're dealing with. And I always explain it as it's sort of a game of Jeopardy. We come up with the answers first, and then we kind of work the questions around it, or the categories around it. So we ended up with 50 organizations, people, restaurants, that kind of thing. And then we fit them into categories around 5 general, sort of areas of, food and beverage, kids and pets, shopping, and then what we call city life, kind of a catch-all category.
Okay. All right. And I want to get back to a little bit of discussion about that aspect of it, but I don't want to miss the conversation about the goodie box. This is new. Tell us about that.
It is new. So normally, in a normal year, we would have an event probably next week where we would celebrate the Best of the City issue, and we would have some of the restaurants and the shops and the people and the organizations there, that you can come meet them and you can try their products and you can sort of sample them. But obviously we can't do that this year. So the next best thing that we decided to do was to put it all into a gift box, and we're selling those for $75. But what we're putting in there is, again, product samples, gift cards, tickets for events when they come back, that all have a guaranteed value of more than $250.
Okay.
And so we're selling those on our website. So it's sort of like our best of the city party in a box.
Okay, that's great. Hey, I
gotta make lemonade out of the lemons, you know?
There you go. There you go. I got to hit you with this question. When we're talking about the best of winners, was there a surprise for you this year?
Well, I think the biggest surprise, to be honest, is, again, given the kind of year that it's been, it's amazing how many Cincinnati people are still starting businesses, expanding businesses, trying to offer new products if you're a bar or a restaurant or an arts organization. So we tried to highlight those. You know, I think it's been easy for all of us to sort of get down a little bit about how tough of a year it's been. And yet there's a lot of people out there still trying to make the best of it and trying to make it, you know, enjoyable for us. And so I think I was probably just, I don't know if surprised is the right word, maybe just gratified that so many people in town are still trying to just make the best of it and have a good time and enjoy life as best they can. And that really came through, I think, a lot in this issue.
All right, John, right quick, where can people read this issue?
So you can find it on CincinnatiMagazine.com. Right at the top, it says Best of the City. You can read everything. You can also obviously buy the issue out at Kroger stores, at Joseph Beth, and those kinds of things as well.
All right, John, thanks so much for talking to us, and Merry Christmas.
You're very welcome. Happy holidays.
Yes, sir. You too. Mona?
Okay.
As the saying goes, 'tis the season to spread the love. And a new YouTube show called The Great Gift Exchange is doing just that. And right now, to tell us more, Alton Delaney, who is the gift wrap guru and a frequent guest on shows like The Rachel Ray Show. Thanks for joining us, Alton. Tell us what this show is all about.
Well, good morning, Mona. Happy holidays. It's so good to be here to share some tips and trends of the gift wrap season and my new show, The Great Gift Exchange. So what the show is all about really is just having fun with the holidays, having fun with gift wrap, and remembering what is the reason for the season, and that is to share the love, like you said, to share the wealth. And so every gift that we wrap includes a gift to a charity that really goes to organizations that are helping people who could really use the extra help this year.
So you also have a social media aspect to this. So talk about that.
So it's on YouTube. It's a YouTube original show. So everyone subscribe to my channel. And we work with 12 of YouTube's biggest and brightest creators. Names that people who follow social media would know, like Matt Pat, Rosanna Panzino, Alex Wasabi, some of the biggest and brightest YouTube stars that are out there. These guys some of them have tens of millions of subscribers to their channel. So we really think this is going to be a great platform to reach a great audience and really do a lot of good this holiday season.
It really is. And you are making donations to charities, right?
That's right. So each creator got to choose a charity of their choice. So we're giving to all kinds of charities, from Toys to Tots to St. Jude's to No Kid Hungry to a bat conservatory. I mean, all kinds of fun and worthy charities that really need the help.
Okay, let's get to the heart of this. What tips do you have for wrapping gifts at home?
Okay, Mona, I think we all can agree that 2020 has been a really wild year, right? So one of the things I'm seeing, a trend that I'm seeing on the runway to Themes for Television show to the gift wrap aisle, is animal print. But if you are going to use animal print, I advise using it like you would wear animal print in the winter, and that is layer, layer, layer. So you see on this gift here, I've used several colors, patterns, textures of both gift wrap and ribbon to really create this wild and luxe kind of gift wrap look. Another big trend is floral. So on this floral gift, I've used kind of not a traditional holiday color, but I've added this clip on top, this flower clip, which is really cool because your recipient can actually take this off and pin it on their lapel and actually wear it to a holiday party or just around the house, depending on if we're not going to holiday parties this year. But it's really fun. And when the gift wrap becomes part of the gift, I call that putting the present in presentation.
I love that. Yes, putting the present in presentation. All right, so if people want to watch the Great Gift Exchange, how can they do that?
So they go to YouTube. The Great Gift Exchange is going to drop on Giving Tuesday, all 12 episodes, so you can binge watch it throughout the holiday season. Or you can go to my channel, Alton Dulaney, on YouTube and subscribe and watch the Great Gift Exchange. And, you know, my message is have fun with gift wrapping. And if you can, share a little love this holiday season.
Alton, you're so much fun. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you. Happy holiday.
And just ahead here on Cincy Lifestyle, it's one-of-a-kind e-tournament. Gamers and pro athletes are coming together to help tackle childhood hunger. We'll tell you how you can compete or just support the cause from your couch. All that and more the other side of this break.
The gaming community is a very tight-knit one, and now it's coming together to help feed our nation's kids. And to tell us more about Gaming for Good, I want to welcome Wim Sachs, the chairman of CSL Sports, and Alexis Glick, the CEO of Gen Youth. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Well, this e-tournament is really a first of its kind, so tell us more about it and how it helps.
Well, you know, as you know so well, right there in your backyard in Cincinnati, one of the biggest issues that we're facing in the COVID world is food insecurity. And among our kids right there in your backyard, 1 in 4 is food insecure, and in some cases 1 in 3. That means they don't know where they're going to get their next meal. School buildings truly are ground zero. It is the place where they get their main source of nutrition. So this effort to Game for Good is about bringing together unlikely partners, all on behalf of our kids, to tackle food insecurity right there in your backyard. I can tell you we've received north of $1 million in grant requests from upwards of 350 schools right there in the community. This will truly tackle the resources, the equipment that they need to deliver those vital meals. So we are so excited to be partnering with the NFL, to be partnering with CSL Esports and my partner in crime, Wim, to do something that truly has never been done before.
Why is this particular tournament needed, especially during the pandemic?
Well, the truth of the matter is, for us as it relates to how we can really give back in this Game for Good. The idea here is, how do we bring together sort of unlikely partners? You know, when you think about the National Football League, the esports community, NFL players. So to us, we're feeling pretty blessed at Gen Youth that all of these folks have rallied around us to create this first ever tournament, Wim, that you created it, Wim.
We've had a lot of fun with this. Mona, we're into the better part of the year planning for this, and the reveal this week, simply astounding. We're so honored to be supporting Alexis and Gen Youth with this initiative, and doing it in a really unique way. We've been running Madden tournaments for the better part of a decade. In the esports realm, we've been a big part of the Madden, developing the Madden professional community of players, and now bringing that dynamic into a very unusual format. If you're familiar with how the voice works, we're putting together NFL players in combination with Madden pros. These are players who play Madden NFL video game professionally. Very skilled players. We're putting them together with NFL players. They will act as coaches and mentors for the finalists that make it through our tournament brackets. We'll get down to the final 8. They'll get paired with 8 of the NFL players, 8 of the Madden pros. And once we get into the draft and the playoffs and the championships, all that will come to light on broadcast that will run on the NFL Twitch channel and the NFL YouTube channel the week of January 25th.
Wim, Alexis, thank you both for talking to us today.
Thank you very much.
And coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, sparks fly in a new movie that's perfect for the holidays. A model and a farmer join together in her hometown to save their beloved Santaland Festival. The stars and producers of this film will be here to tell us more about it and the challenges of putting it together during a pandemic. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a heart-warming tale of hometowns and love during the holidays, then we've got the must-see film for you. The Farmer and the Belle, Saving Santaland is out now for you to watch. And joining us now are the stars of the film, Jen Gotzon and Jim E. Chandler. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Hey,
Hello,
thank you so much for
Mona.
having us.
Merry Christmas.
Hi, thank you. Merry Christmas. Well, you guys are also the producers behind the movie. So what drove you to make The Farmer and the Belle?
Oh, we wanted to be able to make this fun family Christmas tradition that everyone would enjoy, you know, from kids to grandparents every year. But we wanted to make it with a message of value, letting everyone know that they are a magnificent masterpiece.
Oh, I love that. That is wonderful. So talk about what you want people to see. You're talking about valuing each other, but what do you want people to be talking about after they see this movie?
Well, for me, I think it'll be great that like after they see this movie, they just go, oh, man, that was like having a good meal. That felt really good. I really enjoyed that. Not only did I enjoy it, I picked up a conversation piece that I can have with my or maybe as a father-daughter conversation about, you know, where does our value come from? And, you know, how important is it for you as in your environment to treat people with respect and honor, and how that can make you beautiful. Like, we become beautiful by doing acts of love. So if you can enjoy the Christmas romance and the hijinks of the farm and all of that fun stuff, but then also we peppered in those little pearls of wisdom, as Jen likes to say, so that people can walk away with a nice positive message.
And that's why I married him.
Oh, okay. This is so romantic. I love this. All right. So if people want to watch The Farmer and the Belle, where can they find it?
Oh, you could find it everywhere where you watch movies. My favorite places are Amazon or Walmart or our website, The Farmer and the Belle, and you do all your Christmas shopping. It is a good time.
FarmerandtheBelle.net.
That's right, B-E-L-L-E.
All right. All right. Yes,
character.
Jen and Jim, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for giving us some really good things to watch this holiday season. Clyde?
All right, Mona, it bears repeating. These holidays look a little different this year, but please don't let that make you skip celebrating this season. Whether you're staying home with loved ones, immediate family, having a small gathering perhaps of loved ones, make your intimate get-together special with a spectacular home-cooked meal. And to help us do that, let's check in now with registered dietitian Amy Goodson. Amy, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So what's your advice on making our meal special, a surefire way to do that?
So many families are going to be having smaller gatherings this year, but you can still celebrate the holidays with a spectacular home-cooked beef meal. Now, I'm recommending a prime rib roast because it tastes delicious and it really makes you think of the holidays being around the dinner table with your family. And what I love is that while this roast is cooking, you can relax. So that's perfect for a holiday.
Okay, so what are some of the other great cuts of meat for a celebratory meal?
So almost any beef roast is going to make your holiday meal extra special. Today I have a beautiful bone-in prime rib roast. So you can get this bone-in or boneless. Both taste great, but the bone-in is a little more traditional. It's going to give you that rich, delicious flavor. And let's face it, it really makes for a beautiful photo-worthy presentation. But if you find yourself wondering, what should I be cooking this holiday? I would encourage you to check out beefitswhatsfordinner.com. They have all types of roast recipes as well as some tips to be sure that your holiday meal is flawless.
Well, the big conversation these days also includes pairings, in particular wine pairings. What would you advise?
So with beef, I love pairing a bold red wine. And today I have the Lewis M. Martini Sonoma County Cabernet. So this is a robust Cabernet that's going to pair beautifully with your prime rib or whatever beef that you're serving. And it can even help your leftovers feel extra special the next day. And what's great is that Beef is What's for Dinner and Lewis M. Martini have partnered to offer a $15 rebate. So all you need to do is buy 2 bottles of the Lewis M. Martini wine and a prime rib roast, and you're going to receive that rebate, and you can find it at your local grocery stores.
All right, you mentioned this earlier, but one more time, where can people go for more information?
You can visit beefitswhatsfordinner.com for the roast recipes, for leftover recipes, as well as some amazing tips and ideas to celebrate the holidays.
All right, Amy, happy holidays. Thank you for joining us. And that wraps up Cincy Lifestyle for this Wednesday, December 2nd. We sure do appreciate you stopping in to enjoy the day with us this morning. We invite you to contact us as the opportunity presents itself. Whatever you do, season's greetings and make it a great day.
Thanks for watching our video. And if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before, or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, we love to say it, make it a great day.